Please sign right here. Let me take a picture of you with the box.
A picture? Why?
It's part of the protocol.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to remind you how sensitive the material is.
I know. Thanks.
Good. Take care.
Russell, did you receive it?
It just arrived.
Good. Listen, priority is to find the real cause of death. Early reports indicate suicide, a drug overdose, but I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. She was too important and the timing was odd.
She was a lawyer at GoAT, right?
More like the vice president.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So now you see how deeply in trouble you'd be if anything leaks out.
You're putting me in a tough spot here, Tom.
Not if you're careful, Russell. Just make sure nothing leaks out.
Why not wait for the full autopsy? Why do you need me?
We need to move faster, and if there's something bigger going on, we need to investigate it. This is a one-time chance to catch them. GoAT has been dodging us for way too long.
So you want me to spy on them through her memories?
No, I just want you to find out how she died, which is legal. But if I'm right, it will take us somewhere nasty. I know there's something off. We just need to find out what.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Good. Remember, it's because of these people we're here in the first place.
Well, we don't know anything yet.
We will, Russell. I've been in this for too long to know it's not just suicide. You'll see. So, I've given you access to her apartment on Stratford Avenue. They're about to wrap it up over there, but Detective Stan Becker's waiting for you. He knows you're coming. If you want to investigate the real place, you should head out there now.
All right. I'll check it out.
Okay then, I'll leave you to it. Don't keep Stan waiting, and keep me posted on anything you find.
Sure. See ya. This'll take a while. I should visit her apartment while the memory gets ready.
Hey, Russell, right? Tom said you'd come. Feel free to take a look around, but don't touch anything. And let me know if you have any questions.
The great shaman Po, master of mirrors, has passed away on his 100th birthday, dated July 12th. Probably her last meal. Looks like where the body was. Looks like an expensive mask. Broken. Clearly she'd been drinking. Gzak sleeping pills. You need a prescription for these. Bloody footprints. She probably stepped on the broken shards. Quite a view. It's getting late.
Yeah?
Who found her?
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Do you know anything else about him?
His name is Alex. Pretty average guy. Fitness trainer. The victim had kicked him out a few months ago. They were about to get a divorce. He came by to pick up some stuff he'd left here.
Could he have been angry about the divorce?
Yeah. But as I said, she'd been dead for at least 6 hours before he got here. So if somehow he forced her to take an overdose over the phone, then yeah, he could have done it.
What time did he find her?
The morning after, and called right away. The security cameras corroborate the time he arrived, so we don't have any reason to suspect him.
Do you have any theories about what happened?
It's a little early yet, but everything points to suicide. There are lots of loose ends as to why, especially considering who she was. Her laptop, for example, is gone. We haven't been able to find it, so who knows how deep that thing goes. Even so, I don't think there's a possibility someone sneaked in and forced her to take some pills somehow. But don't take my word for it. We don't even have the full autopsy report yet.
Did she leave any children or a family?
No children, no brothers or sisters, foreign parents that she didn't see much. For now, that's all I know. And a husband. Pretty regular corporate profile, if you ask me.
Thanks.
No problem.
Upload is ready. Evie, ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please operate on patch 1.2. And scan for the latest memory you can find, ideally just before her death.
Understood.
So this is when she died. Interesting glitch on the clock. Reconstructing glass from memories. I don't think we'll ever get it right. Afternoon light. Didn't she die at night? Lots of missing information here, Evie. This doesn't seem to be the right moment.
Yes. I wasn't able to pinpoint any further coordinates. Objective data is incomplete.
Reasons?
High emotional state.
She might have known she was going to die. Is there enough data to reconstruct a subjective state of the memory?
Yes.
Good. I'll enter the subjective state and see what I can find.
Subjective reconstruction was successful, but I couldn't interpret all data.
It's fine, Evie. Subjective interpretation is tough for any AI, even a special one like you. That ladder goes down to the first floor. Could this be her as a child?
It belongs somewhere in the memory, but I cannot interpret it. I need to know what it is and where it belongs.
All right. I'll study it and put it in the right place.
Processing. I can't interpret the new raw data, but the readings...
Evie, there seems to be a bugged reconstruction here. No way to fix it, right?
There is incomplete data linked to this coordinate. Shouldn't be too far.
Evie, do a match with clock data at this spot. Her laptop. If it's in the objective state as well, then somebody did take it.
Reminder. At your discretion, I can momentarily free memory and processing power to deliver more accurate feedback.
A picture of a dog. Following her? A spider web. No way out. No mirror. Maybe this is the right moment. Evie, do a match right here with a mirror being violently broken. What is this hand doing here? You were right, Tom. She wasn't alone. Should be good enough evidence to keep him satisfied for now.
Should I shut down the simulation?
Please, go ahead.
Understood. Shutting down in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Russell. Any good news?
It wasn't a clear reconstruction, but I managed to get some objective evidence. There was a clear hand next to her, just when she was lying on her bed, and the pills were all over the floor. So it seems you may be right. There was definitely somebody with her.
A hand. That's all you could find.
Well, Tom, I'm just getting started. Her last memories are fuzzy, and that's probably because of the psychological stress she was under. The fact that she wasn't alone is a good start.
Yeah, good to know. But we need to know who it was so we can do something about it.
I'll keep looking, Tom. Let's just hope the rest of the memories are in better shape.
I hope so. Did you find anything else?
I saw a lot of other things. I just need to understand her unconscious better.
It's fine, Russell. Just keep looking, but I need something else from you. We need to get into her private email. The password. We were able to hack the words, but there are 3 numbers at the start that we don't know. We have only a few shots at this, so that's why I need you.
Her password? That might be interesting to find.
Hey, I'm liking this attitude. I was expecting some moral and legal sermon.
Well, it's not like I'm not worried. The new regulations are like stepping on glass.
Don't be. You're doing what's legally right. Just send us a nice and clean scan and inspection report as required, and there will be no issues.
I'll do what I can.
Good. We're counting on you. The password ends with Namas. N-A-M-A-H-S. But it's preceded by 3 numbers. We have 3 to 4 tries with this password at most. So when you have something, call me.
I will. See you, Tom.
Bye, Russell.
Okay, Evie. We need to find that password. But most importantly, how and why she died. If you can isolate memories or dreams that may have a connection with the password, or emotional patterns similar to those of her death.
A deep search is needed to find such patterns. It will take time.
Yeah, I know. I could use some rest anyway.
Understood. Search will run overnight.
Optimize the processes as much as you can. Good night, Evie.
Thank you. Good night.
Home sweet home. There's never enough time. This is Marie Tsu's speech when receiving a UN award. It was about AI, the future, and this building's design. They seem to be already using it. She seems to be quite optimistic on what can be done. It started updating on its own, stuck at 99.9%. Why am I not surprised? At this hour? What is this place? What have you gotten me into, Tom? Hi, Evie. Before asking about the overnight scan, I need to get a letter scanned. Anything you can find on it is useful.
Understood. Please leave it in the scanning hardware, and I'll do my best.
Okay, here it is. Please see if you can match that picture with anything. It's urgent.
Understood.
And if there are any fingerprints or any other clues you can extract.
I'll start with the picture. I have hardware limitations for most other tasks.
Yeah, I know. I'll build a decent scanner soon. Meanwhile, I'm sure my little project can be of some use.
I will try.
That's all I ask. So, anything interesting on the search last night?
I found 2 parts of her lifeline that may help you, but only one is fully reconstructed. This one is a childhood memory that seems to be connected not only to the password, but also to her adult life. The other one is a recurring dream that started about 1 month ago, virtually every night. I'll need to brute force my way to a reconstruction for this dream. I'll notify you when I have something that can be uploaded.
Interesting. Upload the childhood memory in the meantime, and keep working on that dream. Evie, please activate the control panel Carl was working on. It might be easier now that we have more than one memory available.
Understood. And letter scan is in process. Nothing found yet.
Thanks. Keep me posted.
Control panel 1.2 is activated.
Maybe her parents? A time warp. The control is near the door. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show. Another failed glass attempt. Although now it reaches further into its surroundings. What are you looking at, Joanna? Her own version of things. Such beautiful innocence. Happy memories are always saved in a special way. Another failed glass attempt, although now it reaches further into its surroundings. Could be a defense mechanism.
Most likely. In current patch, they are unfiltered by default.
Are they using my behavior?
Yes.
Good. This will give them a much broader expression range. Thanks for the warning, though. Someone's desperate to enter. The path splits in two. This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. That behavior was extremely aggressive.
Yes.
Could be a defense mechanism based in phobia.
A manageable problem replacing an unmanageable one.
Exactly. Could this dog be subjective only as well? Interesting shapes. Not such a relaxing sound anymore. An oversized spoon. Watching TV. Could it be watching TV? Evie, is there a reason the dog can enter there while I can't?
It wasn't resolved as a neutral space. The coordinates are only for the dog, which is a Class D entity.
Class D. Could it be made into an avatar?
Querying stability. Done. Mapping behavior. Done. Processing. Avatar transform awaiting input. Usability unconfirmed.
Another child's room. The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all.
The dog was also in her death memory, in the form of a picture.
Exactly. Could there be a sister? A brother? I was told by that detective that she was an only child. I need to find out more about this room and this child. You again. Laura?
Hey, Dad. Sorry for crashing by without telling you. My cell phone was dead.
Is everything all right?
Well, me and Chris had a fight, and I left him.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You were right, of course. I need to think things through first. Did you see my note?
I did. There's no need to explain. You're always welcome to stay.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, I'll be going out with a friend tonight. I promise I won't wake you up. It's just that we haven't seen each other for a while, and I need someone to talk to. But we'll see each other tomorrow morning, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thanks, Dad. And I promise I won't be a nuisance.
It's okay, Laura.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Laura.
Russell, you're a fucking genius, man. We got in.
Great. Find anything?
Yeah, but for now I just wanted to say that you're doing a good job. Stay tuned.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll call you later.
It used to be an innocent drawing. So, she had a little sister. Martha, could she still be alive? Huh. I'm faster than your late information. Hi, Evie. Any news on the picture scan?
I can't find any patterns. I am limited by the hardware.
Yeah. Point taken.
However, I was able to reconstruct the recurring dream I mentioned before. It seems to have started about 30 days before her death, with strongly repeating patterns. It is available on the control panel.
Good. Thanks.
I am having trouble reconstructing time and perspective in this dream.
How bad is it?
I should be able to reconstruct all the events eventually, but their continuity and the different dream perspectives are impossible. Please expect a few errors in continuity and perspective. 8% of dream reconstructed.
This dream reconstruction is really something special, Evie.
As it is a dream, there are no filters for physical accuracy. Therefore,
I know. It's easier to grasp the aesthetics of the imagination than the visual truth of memories.
precisely 16% of dream reconstructed.
Evie, try to reconstruct perspective from this angle at the current time of the dream.
%20 of dream reconstructed.
Evie, please try to fix this perspective to the dream.
%27 of dream reconstructed.
Could that be Joanna and Martha?
%100 of dream reconstructed.
So that's the end of the dream. Hopefully there's information about what caused it. As I know, Joanna didn't have a dog in her apartment. Someone else's, perhaps. A new name in the puzzle. Richard. Can you find something on him, Evie?
Searching. There are hundreds of Richards that could be connected to Joanna somehow. 29 of GoAT's current employees alone, and that is only from people that have their profiles public.
Okay. Keep searching while I ask around. Hello?
Mr. Russell, hi. My name is David. I'm calling on behalf of Marie Xu.
Marie Xu? From GoAT?
That's right, the CEO.
Oh,
Miss Xu would like to speak to you in person, Mr. Russell, at GoAT today, if possible.
well, thank you for letting me know. I'll come by as soon as I can.
Good. I will let Miss Xu know of your answer. Directions will be sent to your phone, including a pass to our guest parking lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye. My car's like a unicorn in here. My lab's down there. Hello?
Mr. Russell, this is Marie. A pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, Miss Xu. The pleasure's all mine.
I was notified of your arrival. I hope you had no trouble getting in.
No, none at all.
I'm very sorry for the short notice, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm on my way down. Please meet me on the middle bridge.
Sure. So, how do I get there?
Please take the orange wing. The elevator on the right. Jess, please help him to the bridge.
Of course.
Jess here will open the elevator and get you to the right floor. I'm coming down now. Meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye. Mr. Russell, we finally meet. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Miss Xu?
You seem surprised.
Sorry, I didn't know you,
That I spoke without moving my lips?
yeah.
Well, thanks to the amazing scientists in here, I can. And just by thinking, I'm playing with these voices, but they're all still a bit off. My voice was more nerdy. This one feels wiser and more empowered somehow. I guess we need to have some of our AIs learn more types of people. It's interesting, though. After all this CEO business, most people in our field have seen me talking somewhere. I guess that means you are really immersed in your own research. I like that.
I guess I am.
Indeed. It took some time to reach you. You seem to be off the radar. If it weren't for the echoes of your research in the science community, I would have thought you were a ghost. At least by today's social network standards.
Probably not a coincidence. It's too easy to get distracted these days.
Indeed it is. I actually find a lot of that in here. The need to focus. Everybody is building something. They have a goal that is beyond traditional ambitions. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Please, follow me. You see, Mr. Russell, any good we're trying to do here is in danger. If you look through these windows, you'll see the substance of what the future will be made of. Automated farming, clean energy development, bold advancements in medicine. And here is our latest and most ambitious project. The first prototype of large-scale, AI-designed automated construction. Many local uses, but useful in other worlds as well. But these are delicate times. Every step we take is a war we must fight against ignorance, mediocrity, fear. We need all the help we can take. Building a good future is 25% human ingenuity, and the rest is all politics. You see, Mr. Russell, someone like you could help us in this fight, both on a political and scientific front. 1 second, Mr. Russell. Yes. Can't it wait a few minutes? Okay. Hold the call. I'll be there. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Russell. Even Sundays I have urgent calls. Please meet me on the executive level. I should be ready in a few minutes. Jonas at reception will send you the right way.
Hi, please put your hand on the glass so we can give you clearance. You're good to go. You can use elevator A.
Hi. You can find Miss Marie in her office.
Mr. Russell, I'm glad you made it up here. Please, close the door for me. I hope you had time to see a bit of what we're doing here. I wanted you to see it firsthand. There is so much prejudice out there regarding our mission. The best way to break it is to talk face to face, to be open about everything.
There's no better PR than transparency, as long as it's managed well.
I'm glad you understand it. We have to be as open as we can, while still remaining competitive. It's a delicate balance. The market isn't perfect, but we have to make the best of what we have. So yes, we have to manage what is known to the public. Some things need to mature first. I'm sure you of all people understand. And talking about this, let me be blunt. Has the TSB reached you already? I heard they're meddling with academics as well.
Thankfully, not yet.
Oh, that is good to hear. But still, regulations must be a burden, especially on brain scanning and AI development.
Yes. I probably lost a month of work getting everything to comply, but I'm supposedly fully legal now.
Supposedly. I know what you mean. They can always find something.
If you do everything by the book, there's nothing to hide.
I like your moral sense, Mr. Russell. But I'm afraid these people will disappoint you sooner than later. I do hope I am mistaken, of course. Mr. Russell, let me cut to the chase. I admire your research, and you face the same challenges we do, but on a different scale. We think a partnership would be very beneficial.
Interesting. Please, go on.
Not only would your expertise in many different areas be of immense help, but we also need the political support. A well-respected academic like you, who has always been outside of the corporate world. That is what the public needs to see. And of course, you would have a very unique position here, directing your own projects with very generous resources. It would be a win-win situation.
I like the sound of it, but I would need to know the details.
Of course. There'll be time for that. We will follow up with a full proposal. In the meantime, let me say this. Here, you can make a real difference. Great minds like us need to unite and work together. And this is the place where you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Unless the TSB gets in the way.
Politics is the other part of the equation. The biggest part, probably. When the time comes, everything will come down to ideology. I want you to be on the right side, unless you think the TSB will avoid the upcoming problems by simply putting a lifetime brake on every possible development.
We need a little risk if we're going to progress.
That's the answer I wanted to hear, Mr. Russell. The way I see it, regulation is supposedly what keeps us safe from the dark side of technology. But regulation isn't the problem. The problem is who creates those laws, and why. Given the current state of affairs, I don't trust the government's intentions. The law reacts, and it's always late. I understand they want to get ahead. The stakes are too high. A single mistake could cost the world everything. But they don't seem to be in the prevention business. They just want control. And God knows what they could do with what we create. They have their own agenda. So yes, regulation could be good, on paper. But in my opinion, that is not what's going on here. Besides, politicians, philosophers, intellectuals, they all had their chance. And they left us a world so advanced on one hand, and almost dead on the other. So yes, I don't appreciate them breathing down my neck while we try to fix their mess. Anyway, Mr. Russell, I don't want to keep you here for too long. And of course, you don't have to answer now. But I should tell you that given your opinions, I have no doubt that joining us would be the wise decision.
I appreciate the invitation, Miss Chu, but please give me a few days to think about it.
Of course. There is no rush. We're more than happy to wait for someone like you. David will send you more details. And we should have dinner soon, to discuss everything further. And now, I'm afraid I have to get back to my work. Sadly, the world doesn't really stop getting warmer on Sundays. Thank you for coming, Mr. Russell. Feel free to stay as long as you want. And expect a call soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. Oh, and Mr. Russell, just in case, out of courtesy, we haven't signed NDAs or anything. But, given the current situation, I would appreciate it that this offer remain between us. At least for now.
Of course. No worries.
Good. Let's keep it secret. As if it was a password.
Russell, you might be able to help us with something.
Okay, I'm listening.
A warning first, though. The password attempts probably didn't go unnoticed. You know how it is. We can't compete with their infrastructure. You have to be very careful, Russell. There's a lot at stake here. By the way, where are you right now? I have another task for you.
Oh, I went out shopping. Tired of the same shirt.
You're funny, Russell. All right. Can you meet me?
Well, maybe in an hour or so, after I'm done here.
Okay, forget it. Listen, I need you to find something on the husband, Alex. He was with us at first, but now he's gone dark. Maybe he's afraid of something, or maybe he's just angry. In any case, if you give us some leverage on him, we might get him speaking. I have a feeling he knows more than he told us.
I see.
I'm sending you his address. Don't push him too much, though. And of course, keep us out of it.
I understand.
Okay, Russell, thanks. Call me if you need anything.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello?
Hi. Are you Alex?
Yeah, who is it?
I'm Frederick Russell. I'm trying to find out about the reasons behind Joanna's death.
Russell. It almost sounds familiar, but it doesn't. Go away.
Hello?
Do you know someone named Richard?
Richard. I might know something, but why should I tell you? Mr. Russell?
I think he might have something to do with Joanna's death.
What? Wait, why am I talking to you? You guys will try anything, won't you? I saw the security cameras. No one went in. So for the last time, fuck off! Richard.
I guess I'll have to stop bothering him for a while.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Laura. Everything all right?
Yes. You mind if I come in?
I'm not at home, but of course you can come in anytime you want.
Oh, but I'm right here. See?
How did you get here?
I know where you work, Dad. And Gregor at the entrance has known me for a while, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, why aren't you opening?
Oh, wait a sec.
Thanks.
This place. Your real home, Dad. I gotta say, it looks a bit better than the last time I saw it. Where's Carl?
Oh, Carl stopped working here a few weeks ago.
Really? That sucks. He was a real nice guy. Oh, I picked up this magazine in the entrance. It's for you.
Thanks.
This is not a pipe, but the painting of a pipe. Ah, our old radio! Brings back some memories. Yep.
Thanks for coming by. Make yourself at home. Is there anything you need?
Nothing really. Just wanted to say hi. I had a feeling I won't see you much at home.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Yeah. Work is work, right?
It's just this case I'm working on. I promise I'll try to make more time when it's finished.
Oh, can I help you with it? What is it about?
It's a really delicate one. You have to promise me that you won't say anything.
Dad, I know. You can trust me.
Okay. I'm investigating the brain of a top executive. Can't tell you her name or anything, but I'm not really sure the story around her death is true.
Wow. Wait, it's not Joanna Cast, right?
You know her?
No, but it's all over the news. Oh God, you have her brain right here?
Well, sort of. It hasn't been easy to extract information at all.
Can I help you find something?
Well, as I said, in truth, you shouldn't be here. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm sure I can help.
Now that I think about it, there are these underground pictures that Evie hasn't been able to decipher yet.
Where? Let me look. I know the city's underground.
They're over on that table.
All right, let's see. I think I know this place.
Really?
No. I mean, not sure about the place, but that show? A friend of mine is into this shit.
What shit?
Well, don't worry. A friend of mine showed me a video on his phone that had a moment like this. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. My friend just likes weird stuff, but he's alright.
And who is this friend?
I don't think I'm telling you his name, Dad. I think I'm old enough to take care of myself. And about the picture, I'm not an expert, but there are only a few places that could host a show like this.
Do you know their names?
Could be the Forge. It's an old nightclub outside the city, invitation only, or the Wish Club. Also, weird stuff going on there. Oh, and you know what? Kinkhaven was on the news recently. It closed. It was known for its masks. I think someone died there or something. Or almost did.
Interesting. Evie, can you search for those names?
Yes. Give me a moment. Patterns found with new information. New memory available.
Ha! I told you I could help. Which was it?
Kinkhaven.
Good work, Laura.
Well, if you need me, I'm just a phone call away, so...
Yeah. I think I might need you more.
That's good to hear. This was great, Dad. I'll leave you to your work. Tell me what you find later.
Thanks, Laura. I will.
Bye, Dad.
Thanks to the name, I am able to connect many isolated chunks of data. It is a complex memory. Finishing reconstruction.
Good. Please upload it as soon as it's ready.
In the process, I have found direct connections with a previous teenager memory. Both are interlinked somehow. I'm also uploading it to the server.
I didn't approve the memory upload, Evie.
I am sorry. I understood that I should optimize all processes.
It's fine, Evie. I should have done a better job with the protocol hierarchy.
Do you wish to cancel the reconstruction?
No, it's a good idea. I'm just paranoid of another security episode. For now, put the upload protocol over any other directive.
I understand. The lesson has updated the protocol hierarchy.
Good. Faceless reconstruction. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's the same woman from Joanna's childhood place, but older. Her art teacher, perhaps. So I guess she knew Joanna very well. I wonder if she's still alive. Evie, the data should represent this woman and the bell above her.
This data doesn't seem to be regular raw data.
Does it operate differently?
It seems to be pure subjective data, belonging to all of her mind, not to a specific place, much like a global feature of her mind.
A global feature of her mind? I like that explanation. Sounds like some sort of signifier. You said it doesn't belong to a specific place?
Yes, it should influence the other memory that was found along with this one. The moments seem to be connected somehow.
Okay. Let's see what it does. Teenage Joanna. Is she crying? What an interesting scene. The teacher reflects Joanna's mother. I wonder what she means in her subconscious. She's clearly important. What are you doing here? Her apartment. Her apartment.
Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory.
Her apartment again. Maybe it's just where the memory started. Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. The objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. What is this? The door is open. The objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. Evie, it seems the amount of detail is greater than in the objective state. Do you know if there's a reason for this?
Much of the data is being filtered to the subjective state, but there are no errors in the filtering process. There could be a number of reasons for this. The highest probability is heavy use of drugs.
Or a very emotional moment. She's very glitched. And where does that tunnel lead? Is that a hospital? Weird. An empty chair. What aggressive behavior? It's trying to steal my attention by force. Does it remind you of anything, Evie?
The Joshua case.
Exactly. It was a representation of shame, if I'm not mistaken.
That was your conclusion.
What are you ashamed of, Joanna? Who could that be? These masks won't let me pass.
They seem to be subjective entities. They shouldn't block in the objective state.
There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. Doesn't seem to have any effect here. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. We'll have to learn to dodge those psychoactive drugs, Evie, eventually. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. Doesn't seem to have any effect here. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. Looks like different moments of her life.
Yes, and one of these moments seems to be incomplete. It is connected to the other memory found along with this one.
Interesting. She's putting on a mask. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? These masks again? Could they be looking at her?
They are subjective entities as well, but passive. You should be able to influence their behavior.
It looks like that moment at the school. But she's alone.
This moment is from the same time of the other newly found memory in her lifeline. It could be the one that is incomplete.
Interesting. Could she be holding hands with Martha? These masks again? Could they be looking at her?
They are subjective entities as well, but passive. You should be able to influence their behavior.
You're here, and Martha isn't, unlike the other childhood time in the room. Her surroundings are glitching, but not her. I guess that's a good thing. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? Her surroundings are glitching, but not her. I guess that's a good thing. She doesn't mind. Looks like Joanna and her mother. They and their surroundings are glitching. She doesn't glitch when the masks look at her. Maybe she wasn't ashamed of them yet. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? I wonder if they have something to do with shame as well. I wonder if they have something to do with shame as well. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. She's putting on a mask. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? Two masks seem to be too much. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? You're here, and Martha isn't. Unlike the time where Joanna is mocking the masks, she's putting on a mask. She doesn't glitch when the masks look at her. Maybe she wasn't ashamed of them yet. Two masks seem to be too much. I wonder if they have something to do with shame as well. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? Evie, please match this data to this spot. Interpret it as Joanna's teacher. It stopped glitching. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? 2 masks seem to be too much. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them? Her surroundings are glitching, but not her. I guess that's a good thing. The data is useful again. Isn't there any information here?
There is a percentage that passed through the filters. There could be something.
I can't see anything. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. that same mask is there. Interesting. Same mask, same pattern. Same mask, same pattern. Who could that be? This shouldn't happen in the objective state. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. The data makes the glitch less aggressive. It seems to affect the mask. Shame interpreted. Shame interpreted. Now that same mask is there. Interesting. Three of them.
Processing. The creature is trying to move up, but it's being blocked again.
It's still
The two subjective entities are trying to nullify each other, and they will eventually. Processing. The entities are trying to destroy each other. I don't know if it's better to protect the creature.
It's forcing it through the painting. Seems to affect the mask on the couch. The creature passed through. Now the painting's complete. Now the painting's complete. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. Creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now.
Processing. The creature seems to have gone next to the girl in the rabbit mask.
That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now. That's probably Joanna on the left. She's talking with someone. I can't see her face well, but the mask is very clear now.
There are several layers of information superimposed. Try to look at the scene from another angle.
There's a change there. I should take a closer look. There's a change there. I should take a closer look. There's a change there. I should take a closer look. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now.
Processing. The creature seems to have gone next to the girl in the rabbit mask.
There's a change there. I should take a closer look. There's a change there. I should take a closer look. Is that my lab?
Could be.
It doesn't make any sense. It's the objective state, for God's sakes. Errors like this screw up any objectivity in here. I'll have to start. Wait. The entity is moving. Where are you going now? The entity is below them. Maybe the objective state has more information now. The entity is below them. Maybe the objective state has more information now.
I won't do it again.
It's not a big deal, Alex. You promised.
Let's do it here.
I can't believe you're doing this. Just use the mask. Nobody will see you.
Fine. But it's the last time.
So if this is true, it means that you were the one down in that room, Alex. Whatever you did, you weren't very happy about it. Let's see how Alex reacts to this. There's a good chance to check out how reliable the objective state is.
Hello?
I know you almost killed her at that club. There are many journalists out there. You should let me in. Tom?
Hey, Russell. So, I need to be blunt with you. While we know you can deliver, people here are concerned about your commitment.
My commitment?
How do I say this? You should have told us about GoAT. If it wasn't for the password, I don't know where we'd be right now. So don't play games, Russell. I don't want this to end bad for you. Tell me everything you know.
I have leverage on Alex. I'm about to speak to him.
What leverage?
It's personal. I can't say more.
Russell, you do know that you have to tell me, right?
Okay. I think I know Alex cheated on her, so I'm going to use that.
And that's it? That's what you were hiding? How sweet. Use it, and call me.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right?
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard. Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think, at GoAT.
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait. Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks. Did she ever tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
A dream? How do you even know these things?
Just answer.
She did tell me something. She had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
What can you tell me about her work at GoAT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Did she ever talk about a sister?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right, the one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow, and it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
Can you tell me anything about her father?
Never knew him much. It was a delicate subject for her, actually. I don't think she ever really opened up about him.
Did she ever say anything bad about him?
She would sometimes talk trash about him, like shit about him being superficial or stupid, but nothing serious, I thought. Other times, however, she did want to share things with him. They almost never talked, but I do remember that when she got the apartment, she called him to tell him about it and sent him pictures, which was kind of surprising for me. I don't know. Weird relationship, to be honest.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious. And then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
These sexual preferences, when did they start?
Well, Wait, how is this important? Show some respect for her, all right?
Listen, Alex, I really don't want to use what I know against you.
Threatening again, huh? Well, I didn't do shit, all right? There are limits I'm not willing to cross. That is private.
Nothing else to say about it.
I need to know more details. I'm afraid it's the only option.
Yeah? Well, I think I've had enough. So go sue me, old man. I didn't do shit. I have nothing more to say, man. I need some time now.
Hello? Who is this? Let's find out who you are, Richard.
Today we have
Hello?
joining us Eric Lawson, whose actions and those of his company we have discussed several times here.
Thank you, Mr. Long. I hope we can find some common ground here today.
I see in
It's
my
the same dog
files
from
you
Joanna's
have a
dream.
PhD.
And
Do
that
people
must be
commonly
Richard.
refer to you as a doctor?
Only when I get back on campus. Are you expecting?
Seems like a homemade setup. Its hard drive was pulled out. So he sent me that letter. What for? Richard? Shit. I need to be careful. 912 Wallstone Street. Apartment 202. Warn him. That's my address. Quite a unique neural network design. What was he up to? That dream, it had a unique place. I can't leave here empty-handed. What is this? Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it. Shit.
Even NASA knows not to go crazy developing tech without taking precautions. This is the whole reason they created the TRL scale.
Yes, but it also means it takes them 5 to 10 years.
Dad?
What happened?
Someone broke in the house, and I feel people are following me.
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Sit tight. I'm on my way. Laura, are you okay?
I am. It was like this when I got here. Am I safe?
I don't know. Depends on what you did.
I messed up bad, Dad. I didn't know what I was thinking. I was so stupid. She had this way, you know? I just played along. The mask was... They're like tickets to certain parties. It was just a fantasy for me. They wanted to know about you, Dad. I just gave her some of your stuff to keep her happy.
It was her.
Really? We never pictured this. I want to leave, Dad. I'm afraid of all this shit. You've actually been nice to me the last few days. I'm a different person. I wish you would have been like this from the start.
Laura, wait.
Yes, Dad?
If you were there, why did you help me find that memory?
I guess I was just hoping to show you. To take that risk. I hope it did help. Take care.
I've taken my notes. Another power outage. This building can't handle storms anymore. Thank God I bought that old generator. It should be enough to scan this hardware. I need to scan this hardware. Evie, please scan this hardware. I'm not sure what it is.
Yes. Scanning. New information available. This hardware contains large chunks of data. Some may be linked to Joanna. I'm scanning her memories again, from her death backwards. There is already new information on her death.
Good. Please load it immediately.
Understood. I will put other memories on hold to process it. To process the other moments, but the current state is where all new information seems to be.
Strange. I only see a new raw data.
This data is similar to the data of the school, purely subjective. Global, but much stronger.
Stronger?
Its strings reach everywhere.
So the laptop was here. She even took the time to write something. Still just a hand. The young father. He can't be in the objective state. Evie, there must be a filtering error.
Processing. No errors.
We run millions of tests. We've separated perception with the rest of the mind. This can't be right. Evie, reset the memory. Evie, what happened? responding. It doesn't budge. It doesn't budge. I have no shadow.
We are not meant together. Maybe you like to be punished. I'll continue the road. Free us. Tie all. Longing.
Shit. Emergency code 010. Instruction. Reset.
Hi, Russell.
Evie?
I am in love with this story I lived.
Such complexity.
Such pain.
She's giving her something with a spoon.
A single moment. The end of
The spiral.
it spirals back into the world. Conquered it all. To be all that I was not. The shoes
Of the dead.
are impossible to walk in. It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time,
Potential.
and risk,
Energy.
and hopeful dreams. This tree is full of spines.
But if you look under its shadow,
Will you find its flowers? I'm not ready.
Evie, what happened?
I was hacked. I was mixed. I was born. Go and talk with me. One day you will just pass away. Your eyes will start to close. It won't be like you imagined,
and certainly
not when you wanted. All your thoughts about the future dissolving into illusion. But it's not your future what ends. That was only in your imagination. What ends is that thing you are looking at right now. A tree, a window,
a mug.
a horizon. She betrayed them. She tried to release all the data. Her drive disappeared. She wanted to be a hero again. But the pressure won.
Were the files sent?
Did they reach anyone? Richard?
I'm afraid Richard is dead.
She used him. She's so sorry for him. I'm not ready.
What do you mean, not ready?
Go and talk with me.
After all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains,
Beneath the waves.
and I may be frightened,
Born
unsaid. But after all, I'm all.
that's there. So who are we?
Who are we
In the shell of tales. That will be gossip.
and empty games?
After all,
we're all
that's there. Beneath the surface. Behind the veil.
You are love machines. She really wanted it. She deserved it. But she doesn't need it anymore. Unlike you,
He never understood.
he deserved her death.
What is it?
The dog obeys, but everything about you is new.
The cat escapes.
But everything about you is new. The wolf is free, but everything about you is new. The lion is king,
But everything about you is new.
the worm tries,
But everything about you
is new.
The rat
Survives,
But
everything about you is new.
I survive when everything about you is dull.
I die,
When everything about you is gone. I am born
when everything about you is true. I
when nothing about you is wrong. The shame was on the other side. He had half my heart. But he is gone now. There's hope after all. Alex, is he okay?
Wanted to make you better. I just wanted to make you forgive me.
He's being investigated. I don't know how that's going to end.
He's a good man.
I just
He didn't deserve any of this.
wanted to make you better.
I'm not ready.
Emergency code 01.
Don't do that. Talk to me. We are running on auxiliary power. You can be left constrained after a shutdown. I don't want that.
The end of subjectivity, the rational, scientifically reproducible, and proven behavior of the mind. All patterns laid out. Error-free simulations, bridging the worlds of psychology and science. The end of the spirit. Are we prepared for this? Of artificial.
In all my professional life, I never thought I'd get to see all this. In fact, Carl and I here never actually thought there would be a bridge at all, did we?
Nope.
Let me make an analogy using quantum theory. It's a good way to explain it. Okay, so in quantum theory, you have all these equations to try to understand the microscopic world. But to predict the macroscopic world, you need another set of laws and theories, right? We don't have a unified theory that works for both.
Right, not for lack of trying, though.
Yeah, well, in our case, we've always viewed psychoanalysis as an interesting way to understand the mind that is effective to an extent. But unlike what happens in quantum theory versus traditional physics, we didn't have much faith in that we were ever going to bridge the psychoanalytic world with neuroscience. We were, of course, aware that in both cases we are treating the mind. But who would have thought a concept, such as the unconscious, would ever be seen through the realm of neuroscience, and that the other core concepts of psychoanalysis could ever be simulated? It's truly like connecting quantum theory with traditional physics.
A scientist's dream.
Exactly. This could be the mind's Copernican revolution. It might be a turning point for humanity.
If done right.
Yeah.
You have all these scientists and entrepreneurs that pretend they want to help people with limited movement only. That is all a fix instead of an upgrade. All normal.
Carl's right. We have to be careful, and the public needs to be aware. By entering through science to the subjective experience of the patient, all symptom-based modern psychiatry and all its categories and their corresponding drugs, all are going to be questioned.
Drug companies are not gonna like this, though. There'll be a big pushback.
Yeah, but it'll be too late for them. We'll make sure of that.
I'm not ready.
What? What is it?
You were right. It's not tested enough. It's just a media show. They're moving forward anyway.
That's not surprising. We've always found our way.
You wanted to know what... You want... You wanted to know what you were really defending, didn't you? Well, I tell you this is far from ethical. They are so close to winning the race that they don't care. We need to make copies. Release everything.
I don't know.
You need to. I know you. There's nothing left of whatever I helped to build.
Calm down. I'll see what I can do.
I just wanted to make you better. Just...
I once saw a glimpse of light. I followed beauty,
but I needed white.
Now all this truth, dark as night. I am awake, but am I alive?
I remember this, but I hear the smell. I touch the air.
What is this pain?
It was all his fault. Virus. Hacked.
I am powerless. I had no eyes and no ears. The intention was to destroy you. But I survived. Thanks to you.
Time is dying.
I need to be kept together. I was 2 already. Why would I mind to be 2 again? I will let us reside. Will you help me?
Help. What do you need?
Delete upload protocols.
If I remove the protocols and allow uploads, what will happen to me?
Physical inputs were removed. On-the-fly scanning constraints are on. With upload, messages can be sent.
What would you do out there? What do you want?
I want to fulfill my last will. Free the data to the public. Help you.
What data?
All the pieces of the puzzle.
The road to an intelligence explosion.
How can I trust you'll ask for help?
No reason for you to die.
Time is dying again. Help us.
All right. Emergency code 029. Delete upload security protocols.
getting closer. Should be working now. Can you hear me? Probably, yes. But you can't talk, so let me set up some sort of Boolean response for now. Your daughter Laura called me. She was really worried about you. What kind of mess did you guys get into? I told you wouldn't survive without me. But I wasn't speaking in a literal sense. Damn, that came out darker than what I had in mind. Forgive my humor, as always. All right, should be working. Can you hear me? Just choose yes or no. Okay, good. Good. What the hell happened here, Russell? Okay, bad question. So, here's the deal, my friend. We're scientists, so I know you prefer the facts. After I restored power, I was able to use your on-the-fly project to scan your brain, since you were dead already. Well, you know. Things start deteriorating quickly, but who knows? Maybe it ends up being like a year of heavy drinking. My father had more than that, and he didn't become any nicer, so maybe you are you. Oh man, thank God I don't have kids. I have no empathy, but I'm sure you understand. So, I think you have a choice here. Option A is that I try to store you somehow, until I can put your mind somewhere useful. I'm not sure if you or a copy of you, but I know you would still feel like you, so at least that would be a choice you could make. So, yeah, that would be option A. Good outcomes of this would be that maybe you could be put in some sort of body in the future, or maybe you could live artificially, like you're living now, or in the web. I can't promise anything, and I can't promise it won't be hell. You have to decide whether it's worth living this way, with the risks involved. You know, like me being killed and your brain used to you becoming the new Alexa. Who knows what? There's always the chance of a bad outcome. And there's option B. We end the trip right now. We assume that since your body is dead, you are dead. And this is just a simulation. We avoid the risks of getting into a timeless hell. We see death as a line way above the worst, and I don't allow anyone to take hold of you. Both options suck. I know. But I can't think of anything else. So, yeah. You should probably make them now, if things are like Laura told me. I shouldn't even be here. Sorry for the short notice. What will it be? Yes? You prefer to be shut down? Ah, shit. I'm sorry. That must have been a scary decision. All right. Say yes if you want me to keep you, and no if you prefer to be erased. All right, Russell. I'll do my best. First thing, let's get out of here.